Hey, Captain. Okay, so welcome to my shop, I guess. I mean, it's kind of small, right? I got my rack of tools. I got my bench grinder for sharpening. I don't have much space off of this to do any kind of rig that you were talking about, right? Yeah, you can't really see it, but I mean, I've got a little bit back here, probably a foot at most, right? But off of here, I don't really have much to work with. As far as my actual operating area, that's right here. Okay, so there's the shopsmith. My turn surface, I guess, is in here, right? Dead center, and I got the spindle. I can hook up to that chuck, like we were talking about. Well, you're on a bad angle, hey. I can do that chuck, but I'm wondering if I should use like a chunk of ready rod and then put the bolts on. See, I've got some blanks too. I'll show you this. I guess everybody's got this, right? Underneath there, you can see all my wood chunk, right? So anyways, I've got some nice pieces of oak. The hardware store was selling these pieces of oak for like planter stakes, and I picked those up. I'm like, 89 cents a pop for oak? Yes, I'll turn that. But a friend of mine said that there was a maple tree to take down. So I got this. This doesn't do it justice much. But there are some beautiful grains in here. So I took my, I did my, blanks, cut my blanks, and I cut it with a chainsaw. And then after the chainsaw cut, here, let me bring it back up. After the chainsaw cut here, I did, a rip cut here and a rip cut here, and just kept cutting it down. So I've got, I don't know, these are, I think I set it in an inch by inch, but I'm not 100% sure. So I've got those that I could work with. I've also got, some really nice raw blanks that I was turning out of. My whole turn, I guess, repertoire, the big thing that I worked on, my piece that I love, is right here. This is a mic stand for my church, right? So we've got all the holes, but there's all that beautiful grain in the maple. So this is just that 1-inch slat, right, that I glued together, and then I put this onto the lathe and turned it, and then I hand carved the cross. I turned the spindle onto this. This is a solid chunk, and then on the back for the foot, I carved this out of oak. There's a set screw. I got to get a better set screw, but so I turned this out of oak so that I had something secure to seal it onto. So that's my, I guess, piece de resistance so far. This was, I guess, about the 6th. No, this is probably about the 3rd thing that I turned. So I think I've got, I got a little bit of, I kind of know what I'm doing. I got one more thing for you. Alright, so this is my romantic set for one. Out of one limb, I turned a candle holder. Okay, I turned a goblet. There you go. It's not bad. Fairly thin wall. It's 1/4 of an inch, graduals up just a little bit there. And then I've got the bowl. The bowl. Okay. It all turned out pretty good. My biggest thing is, if you see right in here, there's a ridge. Okay, there's a ridge there, and it actually matches up perfect with this particular ridge here. And the reason that I have this ridge is because when I get my faceplate, or foot plate. I'm not really sure what this is called, but this is what fastens onto the lathe, right, and spins. I have to screw it in. And the best that I can find that holds are drywall screws. Now the drywall screws are like an inch long. So when I do that, when I screw this in, then I've got those drywall screws that are coming up here. Not only are they causing hot spots on all of my tools, but they're also giving me that ridge. And I'd like to know how to get rid of that ridge. People have said try gluing, but I don't trust it. I don't know. This is some pretty heavy wood. So if you think that gluing it is going to be alright, then I'll try gluing it. But I don't know. So that's my shop. That's pretty much what I've got. As far as the pen mandrel is concerned, I'm thinking ready rod, but I kind of want your yes on that. I don't know. Let me know what you think. And hopefully, you know, I can get turning some freedom pens right quick. Alright. Thanks, Captain. We'll see you later. Say hi to the Sarge for me, everybody down in the bayou.